Hey there, I'm here. So I want to talk about how to pose your abdominals. Whether you're trying to pose for a picture, trying to pose for a video, you just trying to look good outside. You're just standing still and you don't want your belly, you want your stomach to look good. You want your abdominals to look good. You want your body to look good. You want to make a good impression in public with your abdominals. Now, my abdominals, your abdominals. Now, the first thing that you have to understand when you're posing your abdominals is you have to learn how to breathe right. You have to breathe through your nostril because if you don't breathe through your nostril, here's what happens. You see, your neck tenses up. You can't breathe. When that happens, when your neck tenses up, all the other muscles around your shoulder girdle tense up, and you cannot control the abdominal contraction. So and also you get tired, you get fatigued within seconds. Just try to picture it if you were trying to maintain abdominal contraction, right? You have to keep your abdominals tight. Say somebody was, you know, standing on your stomach, you had some kind of external pressure imposed on your abdominal wall, and you have to keep your abdominals tight to protect your internal organs. You want to be able to breathe in through your nostrils. That'll enable you to maintain your abdominal contraction and maintain your airflow. If not, you're going to get tired prematurely. So anyway, I'm going to show you. You know, I'm going to have to remove my sweater. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I should have did this before, but it's cold. It's cold in my room. It's cold. It's cold, baby. It's cold outside. Anyway, anyone remembers who used to say, "Baby, it's cold outside"? Jack LaLanne, may rest in peace. He used to have a commercial outside, filmed outside. It's another fellow who used to also say it, but I'm referring to Jack LaLanne. I'm referring to commercial with Jack LaLanne. Put my glasses on so I can see you guys. I know you can see me. So the first thing here, I'm going to stand up. Okay. You're going to stand up. Make sure your shoulders are back, chin tucked in. If you don't tuck in your chin, you're not able to engage the abdominal wall because you're not able to activate the lower abdominals, the pelvic floor. It's very, very important. You have something called the length tension relationship. That means if a neighboring muscle is tight, so it'll pull the neighboring muscle out of alignment. So you must have everything in alignment from your head to your abdominal wall, preferably to your feet if you want to be able to contract your abdominals. Here we go. So we pop with posture. Tuck in your chin, pull your shoulders back, look straight ahead. Inhale through your nostrils only. Contract your abdominals and your buttocks. Again, breathe in through the nostril, contract your lower abs, keep your shoulders back, look straight ahead. Here, you should feel all the tension here. Feel all the tension here. Contract your glutes as well as your navel. That's how you contract your abdominals. The reason why, because your abdominals insert here to the pubic bone. They start the tension up here by the ribs, travels down to the middle ribs, finally to the pubic bone. You don't want to start contracting from down here because you need to be able to contract from the origin of the muscle, which pulls, distributes the tension and pulls the tension to the point of insertion, which is the point of attachment. If you're already pulling from the point of attachment, there's no tension above. So, and if you're only pulling from the point of attachment, you're not pulling from the entire abdominal wall evenly. That's how you contract your abdominal wall. And you can do that while you're walking, performing any daily activities. It doesn't have to be only doing exercise because your abdominals are meant to hold your body's posture correctly 24 hours a day, which brings me to the point of sitting down. You need a good chair that'll enable you to pull your shoulders back, tuck your chin in. Because if you're breathing wrong while you're sitting for minutes or even worse, hours, you're going to develop the wrong habit. Wrong habits. You're going to develop all the wrong habits to do if you want healthy abdominals, if you want healthy breathing. Just imagine you're robbing your abdominal tone. Every minute that you sit wrong, you're reducing your abdominal tone. Now imagine that. 60 minutes. You're sitting down 60 minutes, contracting, breathing incorrectly. Your abdominal tone will be reduced. Your posture will be reduced, which will lower the efficiency of your being able to contract your abdominals properly. And you're developing bad habits. So if you have to call upon your abdominal tension to protect you, you won't be able to do it instantly because it won't be a habit. So there is my short tutorial on how to breathe properly and contract your abdominals properly. Hope this was helpful. Any questions, you can go to my channel, Natural Fitness Lifestyle. You can ask me questions here. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, you may ask, who is me? Who am I? Who am I? Where did this guy with the red cap come from? Well, a little flexing for those people who want it. So, in 1998, I was a heavyset man, 214, 224 pounds, in that neighborhood. Imagine 5'7". I used to work as a messenger. 98, bam, piece of roof this big fell on my back. It fell over here between my shoulder blades. Had I been in an upright position, bam, it would have fell on my head from 13 stories high. Piece of chunk for roof this high, this big, like over 20 pounds. It would have killed me instantly. I wouldn't be here talking. I wouldn't be here at all, right? Blah, blah, blah. So I was in intense pain because I suffered incurred damage to the spinal disc in my thoracic area. Now, as you know, or you may not know, the thoracic area is the strongest area, and it's the area of the spine that's called upon to support your body in all movements, in all most important movements, 24/7. And it's the only segment of the spine which has mobility in all directions, which has mobility. Your lower back has very limited or no mobility. Or I should say very little mobility, because the facet joints in the lower back are locked in. They're not allowed to rotate. They're not allowed to overarch. Where you do have mobility is thoracic spine. So thoracic spine was injured. My thoracic spine was injured. And now, years later, because of that, I have a bone overgrowth in one of the thoracic discs. The doctors don't care. They don't want to hear it. I'm over 60. I'm over 60. Who cares about you? Unless, hey, where's the money? I want thousands. No, I want $1,000,000. Doctors these days, spine doctors, they don't want like talking about if $100, a couple of hundred, or even a couple of thousand. Who needs a couple of thousand? They have patients who pay them close to $1,000,000 for operations. What do they want from me? So they don't care about my bone overgrowth in my thoracic spinal disc. They don't care about herniated disc in my spine. They don't care about nerve impingements. They don't care about me or anyone else like me at all. They don't care about anyone in my situation at all. The spine doctors care about the moolah. Show me the money. So unless you're walking into a spine doctor's office ready to pay the big bucks, ready to offer the big bucks, don't even waste your time. Most of them don't care about you. So the main thing to help yourself, help your situation, is train these babies and over here, the obliques. Look at that. Create a strong Roman column in your obliques and your abdominals. That's how you protect your back. And also your glutes, because that's also part of your back. Had I not trained those areas since 1998, I wouldn't be sitting upright. I'd be hunched over. I might not even be able to support myself standing upright, sitting upright, moving at all. Might have been in a wheelchair. Yeah, you may not believe that. So, you would have not been in a wheelchair. But most likely people in my situation end up in a wheelchair. But I haven't. By the grace of God, but also through blood, sweat, and tears, learning about, educating my brain about how to train your core, how to train your body properly, the science of the body's anatomy and function. And I apply that to my core training, and I can control my body position. I have a body awareness because I know the techniques of how to properly breathe, properly engage the muscle, properly have the body awareness. I can teach you, can teach people out there. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, like, and get on these live streams. Get on these live streams and ask questions. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, I know you got this university and that YouTube channel and that, but what matters is the source of information. Do not get hypnotized, but all these other YouTube channels that don't have a good source of information. I was certified by National Academy of Sports Medicine, American College of Sports Medicine. I took many continuing education courses online, which are excerpts of medical courses. And you may say, trainers, they have little Mickey Mouse courses. No. What trainers have to take in continuing education courses to get valid continuing education credits to apply towards this recertifying are excerpts from medical courses. And you are tested now. They're not full medical courses, but let's say you take one quiz. Okay, you get like equivalent to like a page of a medical course. You take another quiz that's 2 pages. You do this for weeks and months. You're accumulating a lot of medical knowledge. Now you may say, well, you're not a doctor. No, I don't have a doctor's degree, but I know a lot about medical, details of the human body and how they apply to daily function and exercise. So like I said, You can contact me here on Natural Fitness Lifestyle. You have a great day. And I'll see you next time.